On this episode of BuMpY's Beer Review, I have my friend here.
I'm John Anelli of Georgia Beer Reviews. I'm not that tired. My God, this camera. Like
It's not the camera, no, it's the TV.
Oh, okay.
You should be much better.
I don't look that bad over there? All right.
Oh, no, you look worse because it's more crisp. All right. Anyways.
Anyway.
We are coming to you from my bedroom. And we're going to find out what lies beneath from Drekker. This is a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout with cacao, coffee, and vanilla. Comes in at 11% ABV. And
I thought it was 11.1. So 11.1.
Oh, it is a 0.1. My eyes are already going cross. That's not a good sign.
Uh-oh.
Like we said in the first video, if you watch that, just keep up with us.
I'm going to keep it. I'm going to hold it down. I'm still relatively sober.
So, yeah. So that we got this lovely label art there.
So, I've had a lot of Drekker sours, and I've had some of their IPAs, but never any bourbon barrel-aged stouts.
I've never had a stout.
And you either. Okay, so this is a first for both of us. So this is exciting, because I've heard good things from a couple friends of mine. Josh Abrams, Last Beer's one. Yeah. He said some of their barrel-aged stouts are amazing.
What did I pay for this bottle?
What did you pay for it?
I don't know, because I just pick things up and pay for them.
Okay, well that's
I don't know what the price is. So let's crack into it. Do you have your beer glass that you're gonna use?
I do. Ooh, lots of vapor coming out of there.
This is warm too.
Well,
this has been sitting out in the fridge.
Sitting out. That's why I said, should we put the beer in the fridge? And BuMpY's like,
well, it's a stout, so we should drink it. That was interesting though. The vapors,
the water vapor. Yeah.
That normally comes just like with cold stuff. This is not cold.
First of all, a lot of head for an 11.1%. Not even an aggressive pour. Lots of barrel. Lots of roasty, toasty goodness, too. Interesting.
Yeah. Decent
roasty AF,
head,
as the kids like to say.
It's
Bourbon barrel.
We're going to call it black. It's got the kind of caramel.
Oh, yeah, definitely jet black. I'm holding it up to the light. I don't see shit.
Yeah.
A lot of barrel, a lot of roasty malt. It does have coffee in it too, I think.
There is a coffee.
I was going to say coffee just from the malt, but it's actual coffee that's added to this. But it's not super coffee forward. It is roasty, toasty, bready with that coffee and then the barrel.
Dark fruit too. Mm-hmm. That could be coming from both the malt or the barrel.
I'm not getting... Hold on, a little head regen there. A little swirl around. Look at that. Nice head regeneration with a quick swirl. I'm getting maybe a little bit of a date dark fruit, but it's very minimal compared to the roasty, toasty aspect of the coffee and the barrel.
I do get a little bit of
dark fruit's kind of secondary.
I get a little bit of apple to it.
Here we go.
Which could be coming from the oak.
Every fucking time we drink a good beer, you like some fucking apple, all flavored diacetyl bullshit.
All right, so if you drink bourbons and stuff like that, the oak can give off apple notes because it does have lactobacillus.
I'm not getting any apple, but it's not to say it's not there. It's just I don't pick it up.
All right, we got.
It smells good though. It smells delicious. Cheers. Drekker. Who'd have thunk it?
Oh yeah, where are they out of? I didn't even mention that today.
They're out of
North
Dakota. Fargo,
North Dakota.
I think Fargo.
Yeah. Cheers.
Fargo, yeah. Don't you know? Mm-hmm. Oh. That's good. I had a delayed reaction because I had the...
It's kind of like a lighter side medium body.
Vanilla, like when you have a really good bourbon that's aged in these nice charred oak barrels and you get a lot of vanilla, I'm getting that with this. And there's no vanilla added. It's coffee added. There's no vanilla. It's coming from the oak. Coming from the bourbon barrel. Does it say vanilla?
And vanilla.
Fuck. Okay. I was just saying. Like, if that's coming from the barrel. All right. Well, shit. Okay. The vanilla is really nice. The bourbon barrel is definitely there too. Now I just sound like an idiot. For the rest of the review. There's no vanilla, but it has vanilla. It's so vanilla.
It's not even a bourbon barrel aged stout, and it tastes just like.
Well, I knew it was bourbon
It's
barrel
crazy.
aged, but I was like, it didn't have the vanilla.
Right.
I was going to say the vanilla is coming from the tannins and the wood and the oak
which
the
could
barrel
happen.
aging, and probably some of it is that, but it does have vanilla added. So spoiler alert for me, because I was really excited about the vanilla just coming from the oak.
It's very drinkable. Like the
Fantastic.
milk, like it's This isn't one of those thick ones, so it's easier to kind of drink down.
It may look thick, but it's not. It's actually quite.
Yeah. It's a bit on the thinner side, but it's not like
I would say it's still a good medium, like high medium body. It's not the viscosity like with these barrel aged like stouts. Sometimes they add a lot of.
It does leave like little alcohol curtains, not as much
not
as
the legs, but the curtains.
The curtains, yeah, the drapes.
The drapes.
What?
Not the roast beef kind.
It's like the sheer curtains, so you kind of it just blocks a little bit of the sun, but it's still.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Stop being an idiot. I do like this a lot. The barrel aging is definitely there. The bourbon barrel aging is present. It's not too thick, but it is more full-bodied. But the coffee... See, what I like about this, because they do add coffee, is that the coffee is very minimal. It does... There is a roasty component, which could be coming from the roasted malt, could be coming from the coffee, but a lot of breweries, when they do these stouts and they add coffee, even if it's not labeled as a coffee stout...
It's like a black coffee.
It is such a strong component in the beer that it masks everything else. Yeah. This is so subtle. The coffee in here is so subtle, and it's almost like, is it coffee or is it just the roasted malt and that astringent note that I'm getting from the roasted malt character?
Do you not get any of the apple notes? No. I'm getting apple still in the flavor.
I'm not. Because that's an off flavor. I'm not getting
it. But coffee beans, so if you look at coffee, you pick up a roast. You have a medium roast, a light roast, a dark roast, and then depending on whatever else they want to do to it. A lot of times you'll get you can get berry, you can get nuts, you can get apple type
I'm
notes.
not getting apple. I'm just
coffee.
not. I just don't get apple.
I definitely.
I got a little bit more coffee though.
The barrel.
This is warm. This is not super cold. It's been sitting out for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I will say that second and third sip, the more I sip it, the more coffee I do get. So the coffee kind of builds a little bit with the bitterness. But overall, I'm still primarily getting that barrel, a little bit of dark fruit, some chocolate. Mm-hmm. And I love the body with this. It's not flat, for one, with the carbonation. There is a little bit of carbonation.
It's moderately.
You're not you shouldn't expect a lot of carbonation with these beers anyway, but it does have enough of a pizzazz to it with the carbonation that you don't feel like you're drinking something that's not a beer. I mean, it's definitely got some carbonation to it, but it's on the light side. The barrel, the vanilla is nice. Whether I'm getting it all from the barrel, well, I'm obviously not getting it all from the barrel because there is vanilla added, but it's a nice balance with the oak vanilla, the vanilla added. The coffee is minimal. The balance is really nice. The body is nice. The alcohol is masked well.
This is probably
I like this a lot.
Out of the beers that we've had tonight, I would. Well, I mean, besides
it's better than
the side beers.
It's better.
We've had like lighter beers and stuff like that.
This has more barrel than the Treehouse one that we had, I think.
Yeah, but this is like so drinkable. Like it's super easy to drink. So this is one of those dangerous,
scary
beers because you can drink it down.
You could down it
pretty quick because it's not filling. It's not like filling you up. Like this is gonna make zero sense to you if you don't follow both of our channels. We had a Treehouse bourbon barrel aged stout earlier that was pretty thick. Not the thickest, but this is.
This is nice.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I gave that, but I think this is better, so I'd have to give it a higher rating. If you look back at the channel and you see that it doesn't match up with what I'm saying, I'm a fraud, people.
I know what you gave it, so when you give the score,
I don't. I feel like I have to go high with this because I feel like I gave it a 95 or 96. 90. No, I didn't. I'm gonna go 96 with this.
I think that the ABV on this is it's pretty well hidden.
The alcohol is very non-existent in the sense that it doesn't burn going down or anything like that.
Yeah, this drink's more like maybe like an 8 or 9%.
You know it's a little bit higher ABV if you're used to drinking these types of beers because the barrel presence is undeniable. It's undeniable. So you get that oak, you get that vanilla, not just from the added vanilla, but you get that oak presence and that bourbon barrel presence, which elevates the overall quality of the beer, but it's not super boozy. And yeah, I gotta go 96 with this. I would like a little bit more, and it's always with these beers, it's always the same. I would like a little bit more oak, a little bit more barrel. Bourbon County is like the standard for me when it comes to, because the dark fruit you get from barrel aging. There's not a ton of dark fruit with this. There's a little bit, but the coffee with this maybe mask a little. Even though there's not a ton of coffee, a little bit of coffee goes a long way. I feel like if they did the same exact beer, but they left the coffee out, I feel like it would be better, because coffee 9 times out of 10 for me in barrel aged stouts especially it's a hindrance, not a positive for the beer, because it masks flavors that you would otherwise be getting, because coffee is such a strong flavor, and it's very minimal in this beer, but it's still enough that I feel like it's masking the barrel presence with this. But 96 out of 100 still for me, and I hope I gave it a higher rating than the Treehouse one. I don't remember, but it is better than that. So if I gave the Treehouse beer a higher rating earlier, I apologize, and I'm a fraud, and I'm sorry.
You did good, Johnny. You did good.
What did I give it? I don't remember.
You gave the Treehouse a 95. So
one above.
One above. I'm on the same lines. I think this is more drinkable. I'm enjoying it a little bit more. The Treehouse one took me a bit longer to drink. I enjoyed the fudge notes and stuff. This is gonna confuse the hell out of people watching this.
That don't. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and slide this one into the bottom end of excellent.
Nice.
So yeah, that does it for this beer review. This was
first Drekker Barrel Aged Beer Stout. Period for me and BuMpy, I guess.
And me, yeah. So
good stuff.
There we go.
Keep it
what
up,
lies
Drekker.
beneath. Cheers. Thank you all for watching.